Welcome to this 5-minute lesson in advanced shell script programming. The topic of this lesson is the pattern operator ? This operator provides the shell programmer with the capability to search text for matches in that text that match 0 or 1 occurrences of some patterns in a pattern list. So let's see how we would use this in a shell script. In order to illustrate its use, we're going to create several files in the current directory that have a variety of extensions. For example, this one has an extension of .sh, .ksh, .bash, .kshell93, .ksh88. We also have ksh9393 and ksh888888 and .bsh. So there's a wide variety of file extensions in the current directory. And so to use that with the ls command, you would specify the pattern that you want to retrieve, or a list of files that you want to retrieve using the pattern. And for example, if you wanted to get all files that end in .ksh, you'd say star.ksh. You can extend that capability using these pattern operators, and the ? Pattern operator says to match exactly 0 or 1 occurrence of the pattern in the pattern list. And so the pattern list is 93 or 88. And so what we're telling it to do here is give us the list of files in the current directory that ends in .ksh and 0 or 1 occurrences of either a 93 or an 88. And we see from the files that it returned, we got back those files that end in ksh because those ended in 0 occurrences of 93 or 88. So we got those file names that ended in .ksh, and we also got those file names that end in ksh88 and ksh93. We did not get the files that ended in ksh9393, and we did not get the file that ended in ksh888888. So we only got those that had 0 or 1 occurrences of the patterns 93 or 88. And so in the second example here, we're using that exact same pattern with a for loop, and the for loop is just gathering the list of files from the current directory that match that same pattern and assigning each file name to the variable f, the shell variable f, then looping through the for loop. It is echoing each file to standard output. So we should get the same list of files, and we see that we do. It is those files that end in ksh followed by 0 or 1 occurrences of 93 or 88. And in this third example, we're using a for loop again, but this time it works a little bit differently. We are gathering a list of all files in the current directory, and we're assigning each file name to the variable f, just as we did before, but this time we're going through all files in the directory, and then we are testing the value of the shell variable f to determine if it matches this pattern using a double square bracket test. Here. So here's the shell variable f. It is testing its value to see if it matches star.ksh followed by 0 or 1 occurrences of a 93 or an 88. If it finds a match, then it echoes that to standard output, and we see that we get the same list of files again. So the difference between this for loop and this for loop, or the ls command, is that in this for loop it is not gathering the list of matching files that match that pattern. It is gathering all files, assigning each file to a shell variable, and then testing the shell variable. So that should show you that you can use these pattern operators with not only file names, but with shell variables, environment variables, and array variables as well. That is the end of this lesson. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the lesson, please subscribe. And that's all. Thank you.